What's up, everybody? Hey, I'm gonna redo a gospel chops lesson that I did a while back, and I had a really good positive response. I had way more views than I was expecting, so I guess a lot of people are interested. I see that style. Everybody's getting interested in that style, and there's a lot of different aspects to it. But I kind of go over what I did the first time before I took the video off, because I was in my garage and I got tired of seeing clothes and the washing machine hanging up in the background, which was bugging me. So I took it down. I know some people was mad, but I'm gonna go ahead and repost, and I promise this time I'm gonna leave it up. But I'm just gonna go over like the gospel chop style and what a lot of it is. I hear a lot of people on YouTube saying, well, it's just all really fast, linear, triplets and 30-second notes, and which is true to a certain extent. That is true, but that's not all that it is. There's really only two aspects of drumming. You can do linear, which is playing one drum at a time. Or you can play in unison, which means you're hitting multiple drums at the same time. It's just a combination of those two things. So, really, all drumming styles is just either or. Combinations of doubles and singles. It's really that simple for the most part. But I'll go over, it's really, if you think of it mathematically, a lot of these combinations that you're hearing, they really are simple. The tricky part is just learning how to weave them into whatever style of music you're playing with the particular feel that you want to suit that genre. Now, the number system that I came up with, and I don't want to bore you with talking, so I'll try to do this quick, is I think of it like a fraction system, where you have the numerator and the denominator. The numerator or the denominator could be your hand or your foot. They're interchangeable, depending on however you want to do them. So, for instance, you could take something like 1/1, and these can be used as licks and grooves and stuff like that. I said we'll take 1/1, and I encourage all you beginners, learn your note values. Know what a quarter note, an eighth note, and a triplet, and a 16th note is. And I'm not going to teach that right now, but you can go anywhere, internet, pick up a book, and you can learn that stuff. Now, because you want to practice all these exercises across all these different note values. All right, and I'll show you how you're going to do that. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, let's take 1/1, which is a pattern where you're going to do one with your hand or one with your foot, or you can start one with your foot, one with your hand. All right, and you hear this a lot, and even like in heavy metal, a blast beat, is just like 1/1 pretty much. And I'll show you how you do that. And it's pretty much like I said, one with the hand, one with the foot. And that's pretty much, and when you're practicing these, it's good to practice exchanging hands in between each stroke. You can move that all around the drum kit. You can practice 16th notes and triplets, your triplets. 16th. Okay, and if you hear heavy metal, like a blast beat. Okay, and then that fill I did at the end takes us to our next combination. I'm not going to go over every possible combination. You can just use your imagination and get creative, because all you have to do is just exchange the numbers, or in the fraction, and whatever number you play that combination between your hand and your foot. Like the last thing I did, a simple lick, 2/2. 2 with your hands, 2 with your feet. A lot of people know that's a real simple one. Okay, and you can do 3/1, 3/2, and I thought about this, even though I was doing it already. I didn't really think about it. I didn't really conceptualize it and understand and be able to articulate it until I saw a video watching Eric Moore where he did 3/1, 3/2, and I thought, what, you can just interchange any number, 5/1. And whatever the number is, you can just interchange those. You can use different note values and just play around with it and learn how to put it in beats, how to use them, and then just kind of develop your own little way that you want to use it. But that's the linear part of those licks. That's really all that it is, 4/2. That's all that it is. So, take that, have fun with it, and I hope that helps.